The Ian Anderson parts are sick though. Ian Anderson's singer, Jethro Tull singer.
The little flutist.
Yeah,
flautist.
I don't know, but he's.
flutist.
I wonder if when he recorded his vocals for that, if he stood on one foot. All right, what's up, everybody? This is Brian. I'm here with Eric. I'm here with Faustino, Israel, and with Juan. This is our personal top 10 metal albums of the year video. So we're going to get started. And we're going to get started with Eric because Eric is going to make us look bad.
Yeah, I didn't mean to upstage everybody, but this time I decided to bring my top 10.
He did his homework.
So,
Overachiever for sure.
No. All right. So, my first of my top 10. So, I'm going to go in order of release, with the exception of one, because I'm going to save that for the end, because that will be my top of my best of the year. So, my first this year is Ihsahn's new solo record. You should all be familiar with Ihsahn, so no introduction there. I know it came out early, but shame on you if you missed it.
Okay.
Next.
So these are by release date, right?
Yeah, so Ihsahn came out February 16th.
That's right.
Oh, wow, okay.
This next one came out February 23rd, and it's Stygian Crown's second full length.
Oh, yeah.
Great, fantastic, epic doom metal. Please check it out. They're from LA. Mm-hmm. Check it out.
Alumni.
Yes.
They don't swap meet alumni.
Mm-hmm. Next up, this one came out March 15th. You should all be familiar with Necrophobic. This is their 10th full length, so very seasoned. Again, no introduction, but please, this is great mellow death metal. Check it out.
Totally missed out on that one for sure.
And this one came out April 5th. This is Attic. It's their third full length. And I know sometimes this band can get criticism for aping or sounding too much like King Diamond. Don't let that dissuade you. Masterpiece.
It's a good one. Hell yeah.
It's magnifique. So I'm blazing right through this. All right, so next one. This one came out April 26th. And it's Morgul Blade. So very good blend of heavy metal and black metal, maybe black and rollish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But again, this is their second full length. Great.
It's really good.
Yes. Next up is this one came out May 10th, and it's Warlord's fifth full length. I know everyone's familiar with that. Metal Blade EP that came out, 30, 40 fucking years ago. Mm-hmm. But this is still a great album and a great, just a great release for Warlord.
Mm-hmm. I know them for the Blind Guardian covered them, yeah.
Yep. Next up is Obscene from Indianapolis. This is their third full length, came out July 12th. And it's Obscene, Agony and Wounds. Just really filthy, dirty death metal. Check this out. And we're going to go right back to black metal. And it's Arkona with Stella, Pandora. This one came out September 27th. And it's their 8th full length. This band, the last maybe 2 or 3 albums have been fantastic. This is just another addition to that list.
It's crazy they're still around.
Yes. But yeah, they're great. This one came out, it's a little more recent. This one came out November 8th, just a little under a month ago. Mm-hmm. Yoth Iria, Blazing Inferno. If you're fans of Riding Christ and that Hellenic black metal, please give this a listen to.
Mm-hmm. It's got some ex-members of
Yes, it does.
Christ, right?
Yep. And that opening track is a fucking banger. So, and now this is my last record. It's my best of the year. If you haven't listened to this, just turn off the video right now and go listen to it because it's Blood Incantation. This is fucking amazing.
It's so hard to argue with.
Just listen to it.
I think that one is one of those that's kind of fallen into everybody's top 10 this year from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Some of us have it as well. Absolute Everywhere. Definitely a masterpiece.
If you like death metal and you like Pink Floyd,
Yeah.
right? It's spacey. It's
I have it on my notes. Cosmic Orgasm. So yeah.
fantastic. Bro.
Yeah.
There you go. What more do you want?
Great. I like your list how you did it kind of chronologically.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my list. I mean, there was some more I wish I could have put on there, and I think there was some swapping in and out, but that is my top 10 of the year.
It's a good mix too of some black metal, some death metal, some of the old school stuff with the Warlord.
Yep.
Definitely a good mix, Eric. Thank you so much, and thanks for bringing them by, man. We gotta take a look at them and.
It's awesome. Now I feel kind of like a schmuck, but yeah.
Follow that, Parker.
Under that note, should I just be a schmuck? I'm gonna read mine. So my name's Brian.
Hello, Brian.
I'm going like traditional way, like 10 through 1. So tip number 10 is Kanonenfieber. Gatecreeper. The German solo band where it's black metal from the German perspective.
World War One, right?
World War One, yeah, not World War
Yeah.
II. Yeah.
No NSBM right here.
Cancel.
Shit, I might have to fucking censor that shit. But never died, Wintersun.
Oh,
Time
yeah.
2. Yeah, I gave it quite a few listens. It was pretty good.
You only waited 20-something years for it, right?
Yeah. I didn't wait that long, though.
Yeah.
So my number 8 is Ulcerate.
Oh, yeah.
Cutting the Throat of God. Prog grind, kind of?
Yeah, I guess it's got
Technical
some
death,
of those.
Yeah, technical
elements,
death.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah, not always my thing, but I dug it. My number 7, Massacre, Necrolution. It was just awesome. We got to do the interview with Cably, and we got to preview it, and it's fantastic. Just so many catchy like styles, I would say. Yeah, very good. When it comes to that era, my next one is kind of similar, and it's Deceased.
Oh, yeah.
Children of the Morgue. I'll call it more of the heavy metal style influences on this one than like full on death metal.
Bit thrashy at parts too. As
Yeah.
well, yeah. Like kind of like in that vein that King Fowl likes to do. Add a little thrash. With
Short
the death
instrumentals in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that was Deceased. My number 5 is Traveler, Prequel to Madness. So they put out, this is like I think their second full length, and the first one was kind of like that power heavy metal stuff. This one is they're going the prog route, which some people or bands seem like they always eventually go. I like that one a lot. My number 4, we're going death metal, Gatecreeper, Dark Superstition. If you like your Swedish death metal from Arizona,
Yeah.
kind of the opposite weather there than
Icy cold
Sweden.
depths of Phoenix.
Right. That's my number 4. My number 3 is Bütcher. On Fowl wings, on Fowl of Tyrant wings, or wing. So Bütcher is like kind of black speed metal. So if you like Impaled Nazarene, kind of all the time, like sped up almost even, with a lot of high pitched like screams in between the black metal. That might be your thing.
They had that 666 goats.
That was
Pull My Chariot last release.
That was like
ridiculous. Yeah. Awesome.
My number 2, Borknagar, Fowl. I mean, what else could be said? What else could be said? It's
I think those guys keep getting better, even with the new kind of like the new formation and the new way they're playing nowadays. They keep getting better with every release.
Yep. That one was one of the ones that was originally on my list that I had
dropped it?
I had to drop it for something else. But
There were some of yours that dropped on mine too.
but that Borknagar it's amazing.
It's really good. The one I didn't drop, number 1, Blood Incantation. Absolute Elsewhere. It's my number 1, and it's like, it helps that it came out late in the year. It's more fresh in your mind.
Yeah.
I had the Attic on mine, and I think I played it when it came out, and I filled that void with other things, but the Blood Incantation is amazing.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you can't just listen to one track. You have to listen to it as a full album. Mm-hmm. And I think that's where that's its strong point.
Mm. It's really good. How are we doing tonight?
Good so far. Yeah.
Okay.
12 minutes. Should I try to go next or?
Yeah, can you fit it in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
No, that's what she said.
That's what she said. Anyways, these are in no particular order. I kind of jumped around a bit, and like you guys mentioned, it is kind of hard to remember back from January or February to stuff that you listened to for maybe a couple of weeks and then kind of fell off the radar. So you have to kind of go back and re-listen to a lot of stuff so you can get a better idea of what's out there. And there were so many releases this year. One of the things that I kind of felt this year was that there weren't as many good releases as there were last year, but there was more stuff that was out that was hard to pick from. This year, at least for me, it was a little bit easier to kind of pick from. But even then, I mean, there was a lot of stuff that came out. So anyways, no particular order. I go with Ultimus Epic. So the band with David Vincent, Rune Eriksson, and Flo Mournier. Pretty standard, run-of-the-mill, badass death metal.
Rattlesnake death metal.
Rattlesnake bit my fucking hand, death metal. If you don't get that, find our interview with David Vincent on our channel.
Put a link in the description.
Yeah, we'll put a link in the description. He'll tell you all about it. These fuckers are bad. Bewitcher came out with Spell Shock. Pretty much kind of black and thrash. Great fucking band. They've been making the rounds and kind of, moving up slowly through the ranks of those types of bands. Really enjoyed that album, Spell Shock. Witherfall, our buds from Witherfall. This is one of those type of albums. It's called Sounds of the Forgotten. That kind of grew on me.
It's a grower.
It's a grower, not a shower. And one of the epic things is that they kept putting out like a video for every single song, and they kept putting out a song like per month until they finally released the whole thing. A very epic album that once you actually have the whole thing and play it through, it is definitely up there with the best of the year for me at least. Lots of good melodies, a lot of good guitar work with Jeff. I mean, with and overall, musical dexterity, which is always great with these guys from Witherfall from LA. One that kind of crept in with the rest of you guys is Ulcerate, Cutting the Throat of God. Kind of like a very technical, grindy, and at the same time a little bit melodic in some parts as well. I'm not very familiar with Ulcerate, but this album really kind of stood out from the rest.
Their whole discography is fucking awesome.
Yeah. Good. After this album, definitely be checking out more of that. Flesh God Apocalypse Opera, one of those that kind of came out earlier in the year. I mean, these guys keep getting better and better. I mean, they play fast as hell, accurate, good mix between operatic vocals and death metal and melody, and you got keyboards, you got pianos, you got violins, and at the same time it's brutal as hell. Cool videos too. So Flesh God Apocalypse Opera. Kanonenfieber, which is one of yours as well. The Urkatastrophe from Germany. From what I hear, it's a one-man band, but I guess live he recruits players. Definitely one of the standout albums of the year from those guys. It's all in German, so you can't really understand much of it unless you know German. But really, really epic Black in Death or Death in Black, which are really cool. World War One themes, and kind of like a cool stage show that they do with the whole World War One stage setup, and kind of like they'll come out with like gas fucking machines, or what do they call that? Like a gun that shoots out like tear gas or whatever into the crowd, and they kind of make it like a whole battle kind of thing while they're doing the songs, which keeps it interesting.
I can see them kind of like blowing up the next year too.
Yeah, it reminds me a bit of 1914, kind of how they blew up a little bit, a few years back. Borknagar Fowl, big Borknagar fan, love those guys. So this album definitely filled my expectations. Blood Incantation, Absolute Elsewhere. I gotta be honest, I'm not a big Blood Incantation fan, but this album really kind of put me over the fence and convinced me these guys are something real special.
They
so
are.
With every release, they keep getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Grand Magus, one of those bands that kind of you don't hear a lot about. With Sunraven, album that kind of went under the radar for a while, and I've been listening to it more and more, and it's one of those kind of like an epic. I don't know, they call it kind of Viking metal, a little heavy metal, a lot of old school stuff.
Yeah, even like Candlemass influences. I hear.
Yeah.
Doom,
the
epic
doomy
doom,
parts. Yeah, exactly. So it's a good mix.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys are. I'm glad those guys are still kicking ass.
Mm-hmm.
And Sephirim, Winter Storm. One of those other ones that kind of grew on me when I first listened to it. We did the interview with those guys.
Mm-hmm.
I was still kind of on the fence about it. I'm a big Sephirim fan, and the more I listened to, the more I found that was in there. Slightly different than their previous release. More of like an epic long story. The whole album kind of follows a storyline. Really interesting. And those are my top 10. Definitely the worthy mentions is Deceased. Really enjoyed that album. And it was a good year for metal. I wish I could have listened to more to have a better list, but so far so good. And we still have a bunch of shit still to be released at the end of this year. So we'll see what that leaves us.
Let's do mine. My from 10 to 1, whatever. It's gonna be Tribulation. This one was a lot different.
It's
like they changed it up, like the genre a lot. But like, it's really good. Yeah, they
Totally
goughed it up a little bit, but it's still pretty badass for my
Great band, yeah.
Yeah. My number 9 is kind of a newer band. It's called Invocation. They're from Chile. It's Black Death.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth checking out. They're really good. Like, yeah, I think this is their first full length that comes out. Number 8 is In Trance from LA. Muerte Metal is heavy metal. Like, sick ass heavy metal.
Seen them, yeah.
Yeah. Since that time we saw them live over there at the Tower Bar.
Yeah.
Like I've been like following them, and this full length is pretty cool. Man.
Fire.
And 7, this is from the previous video we did. Adversarial is still in my top 10. They're Canadian, Black Death. Number 6, the new Horna album.
I didn't know about that one.
Yeah,
I didn't hear about that one.
Straight up, of course, just black metal. They're still doing their thing, and it's still badass. 5, Drowned from Germany. Necros Christos, that's also still up there for my past list.
Mm-hmm.
4, Concrete Winds. It's like violent death metal.
Oh, I forgot about that one. But good
really
pick.
good album. Yeah.
Good pick.
3 is Mitochondrion.
Uh-huh.
From Canada. Like again, death metal. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. You should check it out.
Okay.
A little proggy in there as well.
Yeah.
Like really.
Technical
stuff.
kind.
Yeah.
Death metal, right?
Yeah.
Mitochondrion, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They have like interludes in between the songs. Really long album. It's like an hour or something, but it's really good. Number 2, Ulcerate, which we all had.
Yeah.
And then guess number 1, everybody.
Blood Incantation.
Yeah.
All right, can we discuss the Blood Incantation more? Since it's on all of our lists, what else is there to say about it?
Right.
Oh, I brought my album, by the way.
Blood Incantation, please grace us with an interview.
Sponsor.
Or sponsor our next episode.
I mean, yeah, what else can be said about it?
It was badass, dude. It was like Israel said, like, for me, I was not like a big fan of them. I liked them, but I wasn't like a big fan. But this one, goddamn, dude, yeah.
Get the hooks in you. Yeah.
You do have to kind of acknowledge the technical prowess of these guys to make it as good as it is, as tight as it is, and to actually keep it interesting. You know, you can't do that a lot of times with this technical death metal kind of stuff, but they do keep it interesting, being proggy, being epic, and being at the same time very spacey, very like, you know.
Yeah.
It's never boring at all either.
Right,
the whole album was fucking sick, dude. Yeah.
And there's like synthesizers, not all the time, but at the right times.
Mm.
Sort of like if you like Nile, you know how sometimes they'd have synthesizers and samples in there. It's like placed like perfectly and not the whole time.
It doesn't overwhelm the rest of the band.
Mm-hmm.
Good band live. I mean, yeah, definitely good band.
Yeah,
live.
Yeah, they're on tour right now, and a lot of their shows are selling out.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing we're not the only ones making it our like number one.
No, I don't. I think it's gonna be in like everybody's list. For
You
sure.
get Animus?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's only because Nestor didn't put out an album.
Yeah,
We're looking at you, Dexter.
Yeah. Come on down.
Come on, guys. Gotta fucking keep up, bro.
Yeah, for real. We had you the whole time, but you guys messed up.
Drop the ball, bruh.
Yeah, good list, guys. Honestly, like I've learned a lot from your guys' lists.
Yeah.
I can't wait to just go through them and send me your list so I can put them in the comments.
Right.
And then, yeah, I'll be learning a lot from this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of stuff that you miss. There's so much stuff that keeps coming out, and you know, some of it just kind of you never find out about, or you just pay no attention to it. So, the Tribulation, I was like, wow,
Yeah.
wow,
I didn't
like
give that one
band,
enough
you know?
chance. Like, it was definitely right off the bat, I was like, it's a little radio gothy for me. But all the previous ones I liked.
Yeah.
And wasn't there a new Unto Others?
Right?
Yeah.
Too?
You on to others.
Here comes the negative.
Okay, all right.
I really like that
All right.
band, but that was a fucking snoozer.
The new one?
Yeah.
Damn,
Man.
you heard it here
But-
first.
Nobody watches this late, I'm telling you.
Brian's top 10 snoozers in Virginia.
I told him we were just talking, we should do a top snoozers or whatever, and I'm like, no! Here I'm the first one.
Unsponsored.
I mentioned it.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of snoozers, the new Solstifier, isn't there a new one out too?
Yeah.
There is, but it just went over my head. I didn't even pay attention to it.
You know,
And I love that band.
We
you
never
know?
mentioned Opeth.
Oh,
There's
God.
no Opeth on here.
Speaking of snoozers.
That one, I think you mentioned it before. That one is a grower. It needs a few listens too,
Does.
but it does need listening to.
Mm.
What's your favorite song? 1 or 4 or there's no song titles?
Six
Yeah.
or 7.
Oh, really?
There's no song titles.
Original.
Great artwork though.
Yes.
Is it any good? I mean, I haven't heard it. So
I think
don't
it was good. It wouldn't make my top 10, and I'm not like a big Opeth fan, but I would say it's one of the best in years.
From what I kept reading, it was everybody was just wetting themselves because he's going back to the growls and this and that. I'm like, well, yeah, okay, but it better be good. I mean, shit.
It's there. It's still the proggy stuff that they've been doing the last few albums, but it's that plus death growls sometimes.
Okay.
The Ian Anderson parts are sick though.
Mm.
Ian Anderson's a singer, Jethro Tull singer.
The little flutist
Yeah,
or flautist. I don't know.
I don't know, but
I think it's flutist.
I wonder if when he recorded his vocals for that, if he stood on one foot.
He probably did.
Oh,
Get Def Leppard in here.
now that I fucked up the vibe, dude. All right.
Go get the new Opeth.
Yeah.
Maybe you can tell us if he's
Raining
said it
Phoenix
all.
Records, go.
Are they on Raining Phoenix?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rising Phoenix? Is it Raining Phoenix or Racing Phoenix?
I know,
Raining or Rising.
One of those two. They've been
Okay.
picking up bands left and right. It's awesome. Good for them.
The Deicide's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that was another album that came out here that came out this year.
Another one
That
I
wasn't
missed.
that bad either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was alright. Yeah.
Didn't hear it.
I hated it.
Oh shit!
There we go. Yeah.
It's not just me now.
Oh, fuck.
I'm tagging you in that comment.
Glenn Benton,
Don't-
you got called out.
Don't
I'm sorry.
beat me up in the socials.
Yeah.
What about the Dark Throne one?
Oh, the
What's a Dark Throne?
Oh man.
Dark Throne was okay.
Yeah.
Was it a
Oh, I like
Unto
it.
Darkness or something?
Yeah. it's
Yeah, I
like-
think it was on Two Darkness.
With Dark Throne, I like every album, but like, you know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
But it's the same album. They're the AC/DC of black metal.
It's still Circle of Wagons, Circle of Wagons, or whatever. Yeah.
Now we're talking about shit albums. The new Dragon Force.
Oh.
Oh shit! This is turning awesome.
Holy fuck.
I didn't know this was good. Oh shit.
Pretty bad. Pretty fucking bad. And if you liked it, leave us a comment.
Yeah.
Tell me
yeah.
why. I can't
Tell me.
fucking figure it out.
Tell me why you're wrong and shit.
Yeah, I can't
Tell
figure
me
out why.
why.
Terrible fucking album. And that band is not. It's not a bad band. I mean, some of the songs are fucking awesome, very intricate, very, virtuoso. But this album is just terrible.
We only need one Malmsteen, right?
Right. I mean, and then this band has two, so it's I don't know. You got a shitty one too? Now that we've opened up finally, like Barbara Walters.
Man, dude. Well, besides the Deicide one, the Dark Throne one, what else? Fuck. What was that band? There was a couple that I just skipped over. Like, I started checking them out. I'm like, nah. But I can't remember right now. After that 10% around, I'm kind of like, I want to sing one right now. So, yeah.
All right. Well, should we close out here?
Yeah. So remember to leave your top 10 on the comments.
Hit subscribe, please. We could use it, especially at the end of the year. There's
we need to buy presents, bro.
There's like a crunch. Yeah.
So leave us your list, subscribe, and give a quick like. Check out the albums we talked about. If you didn't like them, let us know why. Put down your favorite ones. Maybe some stuff that we missed. We want to check it out too. So let us know how it is.
What about a playlist again? No? Spotify playlist again?
Oh, I could make one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Send me your shit. Like we can. We'll make a Spotify playlist and put it in the description.
Yeah, you can tell us how much it sucked or how cool
do a top 10 in the comments. And
it's just gonna be like it's gonna be like Blood Incantation for like 10.
And then you can let us know what album you thought sucked.
Yeah,
big time. Mm-hmm. That'd be actually interesting. We can check that out and then we can talk shit too. We're not talking shit. It's just we don't know.
Love all around.
We love everybody. We love all the bands. It's just some albums are not good. The way it is. For Brian, Eric, Juan, I'm Israel. It's Metal Swap Talk.
Cheers.
We'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers to the losers.
All right, guys. Good job.
Damn, dude, we weren't gonna talk shit. And
You just went downhill.
then we did.
You're talking, dude.
It was a lot of bad albums.
Now that I think about it,
There was a lot of bad.
Yeah.
Well, not bad, but they just weren't like.
You guys bring it out to me. I wasn't thinking negative.
Thinking, dude, we're positive and light-hearted. The spirit of Christmas.
You know who I hate?
Fucking can suck my balls. Oh, Pat. Fuck that guy.
Well, I don't mind talking shit about him because he just plays all day.